What's going on, y'all? It's Ostino the Don here. Once again, I'm back. Please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button as it helps the channel grow. And I'm gonna continue to bring that fire content for y'all, with my thoughts, my analysis, and also asking for your feedback, constructive feedback, constructive criticism, how I can get better, how I can grow this channel, continue to provide content that y'all love. So leave in the comments below and share this with a friend. So today we're going to talk about why the Los Angeles Clippers will not win a ring. I got a few reasons. I don't even know how to number them, but let's start with reason number one. Obviously, health, particularly Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Health plays a major role on any NBA team winning a championship. And every single year, there's always key injuries to contending teams. Always. You cannot control your health. And when was the last time Kawhi Leonard and Paul George had a full healthy season, let alone together? I can't remember. I need y'all to help me out because I'm seriously drawing a blank when it comes to that. I don't know the last time or if they haven't had a full healthy season together. So why would anything be different this time, right? That's number one. It's plain and simple. Health. Health is going to be a reason why the Clippers do not win a championship. Number two, their big man, one of their big men, is it's either I think it's Mason Plum. I know it's one of the Plumlee brothers. I believe they're out for a long time. Might be out for the season. I forgot what the injury was. They don't have many big men, just him and Zubac. And Zubac, he's not gonna be able to play 40 plus minutes a game, right? So to be able to actually go through Denver, because I believe Denver is gonna represent the West Coast again in the NBA Finals. They may very well go back to back. Only team that I see that could beat them, possibly, is the Phoenix Suns, but they're already having issues with two of their star players with injuries. So, and as I said, it goes back to health, right? Depends who's healthy at what time of the year, and if everybody, that team chemistry, everybody's clicking on all cylinders. Um, Another problem with the Clippers, particularly now adding James Harden, what's that going to do to the chemistry, right? That's another former superstar. Now you could say, all-star caliber player as he's exiting the latter years of his prime. How is James Harden and Russell Westbrook going to fit? Who's going to come off the bench? And on top of that, the Clippers have a bunch of one-on-one players. I would say the only player that they have really that is like out of the four stars that is more of a team-oriented player is Paul George. Kawhi Leonard, he's more of a one-on-one ISO type of player. Paul George, he can catch and shoot very well. He does a little ISO here and there, but he can also get others involved pretty well too. Yeah, I would say he has more of an all-around offensive game. Now, James Harden and Russell Westbrook, they need the ball in their hands a lot of the time for them to be at their most effectiveness. So Ty Lue's gonna have to learn how to figure that out and figure it out pretty quick because the West is strong, and you don't want to fall too far in the standings right away. It's going to be a big hole to climb up with, and it's going to be very hard to do it when you have two of your best players that health will always be in question. Are they going to stay healthy the whole year? Because if you fall deep in the hole in the standings, you can't afford to miss any games or rest any of your players. And also, let's talk about the bench, right? They have a lot of bench players who are just pure scorers, right? Or what they do best is scoring with Norman Powell and Highland, and their minutes and their role is going to be diminished a little bit too because, like I said, when you add another star like James Harden, it's going to take away minutes from them, and it's going to take away their effectiveness that they've had in their roles before James Harden was there. So I really don't see how this is going to result in a championship. They don't have an answer for Jokic. I mean, nobody really has an answer for Jokic. And in my opinion, The only person in the NBA that can give Jokic a problem or make Jokic work and tire him out is Joel Embiid. But Philadelphia 76ers, they're not going to make it to the championship. So there's really no answer for Nikola Jokic in the Western Conference. When they make the finals, which I believe they will, it'll either be against Boston or Milwaukee. But Boston's looking real strong. I know it's still early in the season, but yeah, man, I don't see the Clippers winning a ring. I mean, ever. They never won a ring anyway. But this James Harden trade, it doesn't make them better. It just makes them more intriguing and more interesting to watch to see if Tyronn Lue could actually get this team to work together and do some damage in the playoffs. I mean, that's ultimately what they've been brought together for, is to win a ring. So if they won't win a ring, it's going to be a failure. And, I won't be surprised if James Harden asks for a trade the following year, but I honestly think that Russell Westbrook may get traded before the deadline. Like he's just going to be the one that suffers, unfortunately. And I think that Russell Westbrook is a better fit for the Los Angeles Clippers than James Harden is or will be. James Harden, dribble, 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 dribble. Is he going to change his game that much? Not really. Before the drama started, or I should say, as the drama started in Philadelphia, he's talking about going back to Houston and wanting to be the player that he used to be, and Houston wasn't with it. So now, he made some comments about, I am a system. I'm not a system player. So all this is ego talking right now. Granted, James Harden monster when it comes to him putting up buckets and things like that, but you know, like Kobe, one of the best, if not tied for the best one-on-one players ever in the NBA, tell you that that's not a recipe for winning. And he would know. He would know because after Shaq left, Kobe was getting his, but he wasn't getting nowhere in the playoffs. So once the Lakers made their improvements, and they got Pau Gasol and other role players to come and help Kobe out. Kobe obviously he took over when he needed to, but they ran a triangle. They ran a system where everybody would be put in places to be the most effective as a cohesive team. Clippers don't have that. They don't have the right players. They had too many one-on-one players. Kawhi Leonard's a one-on-one player. James Harden's a one-on-one player. Russell Westbrook, he can't hit an open jump shot to save his life. You got the players that are coming off the bench that just want to jack up shots like Norman Powell and Highland. So yeah, this roster it may be exciting to watch, like when the stars actually go off, but it's kind of gonna be like what it was in Brooklyn, right? But the fit is gonna be even worse because, like I said, Russell Westbrook just gonna be standing and watching when he doesn't have the ball in his hand. So either he's going to have to come off the bench or James Harden is. I don't see James Harden, willingly accepting coming off the bench. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think that the Clippers actually have a chance to win a ring if everybody stays healthy? I just think that it's not a good fit, man. It's really not a good fit in my opinion. But yeah, leave what y'all think in the comments below. Please hit that subscribe and like button. And as always, drop some comments. Give me that constructive criticism, feedback, how I can continue to make this channel popping. So I'm trying to get to that 100K, baby. Only at 1K now, but I'm coming. It's going to be flooded with a lot of content. Peace and one love. Yeah.